found yourself in a position where the next move is available and possible because you've done well at work, or you've saved hard, or maybe you've come into some money that allows you to do it, an aspirational move is a very exciting time. The opportunity to make sure that the next house is everything you want, under no pressure to buy the wrong property to get it right. It's a great opportunity. We want to give you 5 mistakes to avoid to make sure you get the best out of that next property and that you're very, very pleased with the end result. Firstly, make sure you've got a kind of a clear goal in mind. Just because the finances are available to be able to spend on the next home, don't just go for the first thing that looks nice and shiny. Make sure it's actually going to offer you all the space you'd benefit from. So maybe you plan to work from home more often in the future. Maybe you plan to have a bigger garden as a result, or be close to a nice pub. If it's available to you and the opportunity is there to go and get this next home because you've worked hard for it, then I'd make sure that you're getting all of your goals ticked and getting the right property. Next up, scope out the locations that you are considering. Drive by at different times. Do your research on Google, do anything you can to make sure that you've really checked out that the location is better than the place you're coming from. I'm sure you've been happy where you were, maybe it's just the house that you need to improve, but make sure the location matches your requirements. When you are going to be looking at those locations, we'd also recommend you revisit as often as you can. It may be that you want to go back for a second viewing at the property on a different day at a different time. Good advice to do so, because you're going to see what the traffic's like, or what it's like in the area on different days, on different occasions. I'm not your parents, but I'd also recommend you don't overstretch yourself. Circumstances can change, interest rates can go up, as we're well aware, so you don't want to push your boat out and go too far so that it's not going to be comfortable in the future. You've still got to enjoy your holidays, your time off from work, and the things that you enjoy, whether it's going out on evenings or anything like that. And also, I'd recommend, if you are trying to sell a property to buy a property, don't make low offers unless you're in a proceedable position. Often a vendor will consider offers, I'm sure, but they won't take them seriously until they're tangible. So until you're in a proceedable position where you can actually substantiate that offer that you've made, I wouldn't recommend making offers. You'll be taken more seriously by the vendor and by the estate agent, wherever that may be. So there's 5 mistakes to try and avoid when it comes to upsizing on an aspirational move. If you've got the opportunity to do it, we'd love to assist and support you with your sale of yours and your purchase of the next one. So if you've made the aspirational move, you've had the ability to do it, you've had no pressures to do it, but you've done it because you can, then we're hoping that these 5 things are going to be felt by you at the end of it. Firstly, you've got the house or the project that you dreamed of. It ticks all the boxes. It gives you everything you were looking for in the next home. We hope that you'll continue to use us as well for advice, because if you're still looking to make improvements to that home, then we can tell you what we recommend. Even if you buy through another estate agent, don't hesitate to pick the phone up to us. We'd be more than happy to pop out and tell you what we'd recommend you do. We can also advise on the value of the property once you've done any work as well. We also think that you'll probably experience a faster rate of growth within the equity of that home. Certainly if you're improving it, it's going to grow in equity quicker. But if you have taken a step up the market and you've found that you've gone into a detached home as an example, you may well find that the equity growth in that property is going to be better than the property that you're currently in. We hope that you'll keep in touch with us. We hope that if you plan to do it again, you consider us first. And if you're looking to buy an investment property down the line or want any property advice, we're the people that you'll call. And then also, we hope that the new area meets your requirements. We hope you've done all the scoping around originally and you've moved to a location that ticks so many boxes. Not just the property getting it right is important, but also getting the right location. Because if you live in a nice community, you've got a really good kind of grounding then for future resale value, but also obviously for your peace of mind and happiness. If we can assist in any way, then we'd love to be there for you. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with any of the teams. We can assist with the sale of your property, or if you're looking to buy and you've got some specific requirements, we're all ears. We can assist with that too.